So basically just making content for them, managing their website, coming up with content to post as well. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's amazing.
Thank you.
And so, you've been around for quite some time.
For a while.
Yeah, consider that modeling space.
I know.
How's that
I didn't even know you know me, fam.
Girl, I've been checking you out. Nairobi si kubwa the way you imagine.
Bruh, you know me, I'm straight from Ushago, so I just come to Nairobi, I'm like, this city ni kubwa.
That's what everyone says, you sound cool. I'm a villager,
but I am from Shags though.
Where's your Shags?
Nini, guess.
You'll be shocked by that.
I can't even guess.
No, it's a place we talked about Jana.
For real?
Yeah, and the day before.
Hey.
Somewhere I like.
Yeah, somewhere you like.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Luanda.
You're close.
Bondo.
No, just those sides.
Those sides.
Where your friend has built a nice dope crib.
That's Luanda, bro.
Oh, that was Luanda.
Yeah.
Okay, the other place.
That's where you're from.
About.
Yeah, your friend has built a dope crib in Luanda. That's
crazy crib. It's called Kerry. Yeah.
Nice.
So is it true what they say about guys in Luanda? Are you a Munyore?
Yes, I am. What?
You know where I'm going.
Yo, hi, mom.
See how Steph is just clueless.
Yeah.
So the story about Luanda is that, for them it's like a culture to do the herb. It's like the herb conversation over there is very rife.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I told you I'm going to take you there.
Yeah, we're definitely going there now.
Yeah. So welcome to SpiceFM.
Thank you so much for having me.
I think it's only fair if we start with what you're known for, a professional model.
Yes.
When did you get into the game for real? Like, when did you now decide to be a full-out professional?
Whoa. I joined modeling. Well, I started modeling in 2011. So that's when the moment I joined campus is actually when I started modeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I started off a bit in Nairobi, got scouted by several agencies, and then I had to pick between, which one's going to be my mother agency.
Yeah.
Ended up in South Africa and Copenhagen as well. Yeah, and the rest is history, fam.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
So now you're full-time in Kenya?
Pretty much, yeah, because I feel like this is where I want to base my business. Yeah. But I mean, the best thing about modeling is you can always travel.
Yeah, it's true. It's a very
But I just feel like I want to be here more.
Yeah. So in this age of social media, do you really need an agency? You can just you can do your biashara by yourself, post all your work on your social media. Like, you don't need no gatekeepers. Is that true?
Ina depend. Kama wewe ni wale wa kerere.
Yeah.
Unaweza fanya hivyo. Like, that's how I started off. I didn't have an agency initially, and then I ended up being signed later on. But it's definitely a plus if you have an agent, because then they do all the negotiations for you, and they find all the jobs for you as well. Yeah. So your work is just to show up for work. You don't even need to talk about money or whatever. Just show up, do your thing, and then get paid and wait for the next one. So it's always a good deal to have an agency. I feel like actually the models who do very well are signed to agencies,
Yeah, what are some of the top agencies in the country right now?
Here in Nairobi?
Yeah.
Here in Kenya?
Yeah, of course.
Boy.
Wow. Okay,
no,
I didn't expect that response. Funny they're not there.
Even me.
She's like, are you sure?
You know my boy, there's a guy who was called Moses Muchibi.
Yeah.
You remember him?
I have no idea who that is.
Moses Ranze.
Moses. I feel like I need to see a photo.
He looks like, anyways, so he used to... Nah. You're crazy. Anyway, forget it. Yeah, it is what it is. Because I know he used to own an agency, used to be Mr. USIU.
In Nairobi?
Yeah.
How is it doing?
Now he's not in the country anymore. He left.
He left why? You see, no, that's the problem. All the good models get scouted and then they leave, you see, because the market here, because the market here is just not as pleasant as it seems. Even like the paying, the money that you get when you do gigs is just peanuts,
Yeah.
And you have to put in so much work as well. Working over hours. Alafu, I don't know why people got this notion that models don't eat, so you barely get fed. You just go in there, you're looking all skinny, umekauka mdomo, unasikia tumbo inaguruma, and then you hit the runway. It's crazy.
But some of the top models in the country, traditionally, they're known to be like super skinny,
That's what they like,
cover magazine type models.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think it's not so nice, especially for us Kenyans, Africans actually. Because when I went to Europe, they told me that I'm a plus size. Have you seen my body?
No way.
Can you imagine? I was so depressed. I was like, you guys want to kill me with depression.
When you're supposed to look like how now?
You want to look anorexic.
Yo, and me, I have wide shoulders, so I'd be looking like a proper hanger. It was just so
At your
crazy.
hanger.
No, for real, like I
Yeah.
used to look like a hanger though.
Yeah.
Like right now I've gained a bit of weight,
Yeah.
But back then I was really, really struggling to remain skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your response when they told you you're plus size?
I was shook. I was like, for real? And then she looked at me, she's like, yeah, your hips are kind of too wide for what we're looking for. You wouldn't get booked for some jobs here. Majority of the jobs actually. And I was like, okay, let me go and starve myself.
Correct.
I did not starve myself, but I...
Hopefully not. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you want to get
No,
deep or like we'll
I
just
know
keep it
she
to the
doesn't-
surface?
It's after hours, we have
Listen, I'm
time.
in the kitchen all the time now.
She's always cooking.
I know, that's what I'm wondering, Annie. I think ever since you started cooking, that's when,
Yeah,
the plus size
no.
conversation checked in.
Yeah, baby, you have a point.
Are you like, do you actually eat a lot?
No,
I'm
where are you getting this?
Me, I'm just,
Is it the plates that I serve?
because you're a foodie, me, I'm just imagining. If you're, come on, in Nyeri,
Okay, look at you. Guy,
Okay, let's not
not sure
budget
dad
yet.
go home like,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but it's very interesting because I've been watching your videos as well, the cooking videos and all. But just to still stay on the topic of modeling, what are the biggest misconceptions about modeling and models? Like, when someone just hears about a model, then this is what they think. Yeah.
Man, it's pretty sad because I know some very decent models. Some of them are very shallow too. So I kind of understand where the reputation of like models being easy and loose and just dumb comes from.
Yeah.
But I've met really professional models who know their work, who are very respectful and respectable as well. They understand how business works in the modeling industry, and so they really show up for work. What question did you ask me, by the way?
Misconceptions.
Yeah, the misconceptions.
Oh, the misconceptions. Yeah, that models are shallow and dumb.
Yeah.
We don't think.
You
We're
don't
just
eat.
pretty for nothing.
Yeah.
You can't even have a conversation, which is...
Yeah.
I mean, even me, I've had some conversations with some models, and I'm like, what?
You sound low.
Yeah, I'm on my phone the whole time pretty much, and I hate being on my phone when talking to people.
It's very rude.
Yeah, and also maybe models are loose. I hate to use that word, but... Do you want to go deep? Or
It's
like,
after
we just
hours.
keep it on
It's
the
after
We have time.
Oh, wait, I forgot. Oh, snap.
We can listen.
Yeah.
Guy, wait, let's not, Nini.
But let me ask you,
I feel
honestly,
like I'm
okay.
going to be dropping some
All
names
these
and no.
misconceptions, I mean, it's quite sad because I'm sure they're very smart models, well educated. They probably work at their job. Some of them are family
Yes.
people. They've got kids, their wives, or whatever.
Aye, for real.
I mean, see, they're just humans.
I mean, yeah, actually.
Ama, you
the
never.
ones-
Okay, whatever. Scratch that. But my question for you is: do you feel like you've had to stretch yourself, to just prove other people wrong based on all these misconceptions? Like you've had to probably get more skills so that you come off as educated. And I guess also the other question I can ask is: what can a model do to stand out and be respected for real?
Wow, that's a crazy question, actually. I think first of all, just do your research and understand how the industry works. There's a lot of people who con models out here. They promise them jobs. Naambia nitakupatia kuna gig on Sato. Come meet me on Friday though, cause kuna briefing. Briefing.
I
Briefing
can
tunajua
imagine.
sana. Yeah, na kuna wasi wanaingianga box. Imagine naambia we're gonna pay you for initially when you're going for like stuff like fittings for a show. When you go in for a fitting, you're paid, right? Here, people don't get paid. It ends up taking a whole turn, like in a diddy way,
Oh, for real?
Yeah, but people never talk about it because of shame.
Why
and then
don't people talk about it?
Because I came here for work, and then I'm gonna look stupid, just like a model.
Yeah, so just take the work. That's sad.
So you just go with that, Yeah.
Do you feel like crazy things actually happen in this industry of ours, this culture?
Yes, they do. But outside
similar
more,
things to
I
like
feel
whatever is going on in Hollywood.
Hey, Hollywood is, they need the OGs, man. Hollywood is on another
That one is-
level.
I know,
But
that
you
one's
know
next
what?
level.
I feel like Kenyans are also kind of nasty people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they've normalized perversion, and
Yeah.
it's kind of like they're doing it low key, so you'd never really know that it's happening when it's actually, if you're keen like me, and if you have great discernment, you can tell that this person is here for some other shots and not the picture shots. You know what I mean?
I know. So, what are some of the things that would make you not want to work with a potential client or
Whoa.
agency?
Are we talking about like? Are we talking about my cooking side or like?
No.
See your modeling side.
Yo,
Thank you. I had to specify.
Okay, thanks. Wow, I've had to say no to quite a number of clients because I felt like they're just taking advantage of me, especially now when I'm so.
When you're popping.
Old in the industry.
Oh. You consider yourself to be old.
I'm popping too. You know what I mean?
Oh.
No, but I've been in the industry for 11 years, so I've seen it all. You know, people just treat you like crap, just because you're pretty and you look like you want the money so much. Because that's another thing about models. They're so desperate for the money that it seems like if you're not going to do it, someone else is going to do it.
Oh wow.
You know, and so there's always a replacement.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not. So I had to say no to clients because they didn't pay me. They didn't want to pay me according to my rate card.
Yeah.
Some of them want to overwork me. I'm actually talking about a really big band here in Kenya, a music band. They do great internationally, but hey, they're asking me to go in at work at like 6 in the morning.
Why do I
and
feel like I know who you're talking about?
You know, trust me, you know. And
I know.
You're not even going to be shocked, but we're not mentioning names. How are you?
No, we probably wouldn't.
Amen.
Yeah, no, don't, you're safe. You're safe.
So they wanted me to show up at work at 6 in the morning and shoot all the way to 1 in the morning.
What?
Can you imagine?
That's
like
crazy.
literally
That's
the whole
insane.
day. I know. I was kind of pissed, and I'm like, you guys, in the way I love you, and then you're treating me like this.
And what would they tell you?
I just said, I told them, can we check on those hours? Because it's not like I'm shooting the whole time. They shoot them in batches, you know, like, so there's different characters being shot at different slots. Yeah, hours during the day. And so mine was supposed to last for like 3-4 hours maybe, but different. We're taking turns, and they just wanted me there the whole day.
Yeah.
And they're paying me peanuts.
I know.
And I'm like, I know you're balling. I see you.
I'd like to hear like the
Maybe they
number.
aren't
How
even
much
really
do you think they'll pay you for all that time?
You know, they were saying 12K.
Oh
What?
my God.
Can you believe
that is so
it?
disrespectful.
I'm so serious. You know, actually, right now, that's like the.
Was this when you're starting out
If I tell a client,
recently?
that was 2021.
That's very
Still
recent.
there.
I was about to name this song. It's so fire. My God, help me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know everyone knows who you're talking about.
No.
No, but we didn't mention any names, did we? No, we did not.
Girl, please.
Yeah, but if you're smart,
No,
you know what we're
stop
talking
it.
about.
No,
Girl,
you guys are even shining more light. Like, this is actually
Let me ask you.
Go on.
In an industry that's very, very competitive and critical, how do you maintain a healthy mindset? Because all these things you've been talking about, I mean, it must be daunting. Kwanzaa, as a young girl, when it comes to your confidence and your sense of well-being.
Yeah, as a young girl from Ushago, you know me, I came straight from Shags. And then I
Wow.
was taken to Juja, and then I was even more shocked because there's so many boys there. I've never seen so many boys in one place at the same time. It was crazy, but it was also a great experience because that's when I
Must have been.
discovered myself, right? But then, wait, what was the question?
How do you maintain a
I know.
Why are you killing me, man? Why do I feel like you're playing games?
No,
How do you
I'm
maintain
actually, that's what people tell me. I'm actually very serious.
You have a
My
dope
face
sense of
is
humor.
probably-
So a healthy
Thank you.
mindset. What do you do to just stay grounded and have a positive mental attitude?
I feel like it all depends on the people that you have around you. Like I always had very intelligent people. Most of my friends are very intelligent people. So I think it all depends on who's pouring into you. And obviously, if you're going to be hanging out around people who are doing lines every weekend
Yeah.
and, you know, drinking every single time, it's just, it messes you up more, especially if you haven't healed from childhood traumas and such kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah?
I feel that that's the most important thing, because I've seen so many people being swayed away by their friends, or the people that they call friends, and I'm like, that's not your friend. But you know, I mean, do you? You guys are having a great time, I guess. So, yeah. But
So in this market, I basically call you an influencer. How do you manage your
I hate that
mental
name. I hate that name.
Better get used to that name.
Oh no.
Yeah. But how do you manage your mental health, especially with everything around you? The spotlight's always on you. People are always asking you, so what are you doing? Yeah.
Right. So I'm a very staunch believer. Not a staunch Christian. I'm a believer, meaning I have a very intense relationship and an intimate relationship with God. And that's not something that I've always had, because I've always been around a lot of atheists and just people who hate God and they just don't care. They don't have a a background of, Christian. They don't have a Christian background, rather.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I can't say I was always like on my best behavior, to be honest. I've definitely made some bad decisions on the way, but learned. Now I'm even advising other models. Like, I'm a part-time coach, by the way. Did I mention that?
No,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I kind of coach models here and there.
Yeah.
At least they come to me.
Yeah.
And you have to give them the truth and nothing but the truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, what works is God. My prayer life is very strong. It gives me a great sense of discernment, where I can tell this person is not good for me, this other one, this one can stay, this one is here for just to use me. Yeah.
So in that industry, how did you get into, finding God for yourself?
Whoa, that's deep. That could be a whole other conversation, like to last a whole day. But 2023 is when it all happened. It was so intense for me. I was in a horrible relationship, by the way. I love you, though. I pray for you every day. I hope you turn back to Jesus. They know who I'm talking to. But so that relationship led me to God. That's how I discovered God. And ever since, it's just been a beautiful journey that grows every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, the more I know God, the more I fall in love with Him. Yeah.
Have you got like a fashion icon that you look up to? Somebody who's influenced your work all through the years?
Before I used to say Tyra, and then after joining X, and then I see how people trash her, I'm like, guy, maybe she's not all that.
So you just bailed out on her?
Based on what people think of her?
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, she used to really inspire me, especially growing up, times like, America's Next Top Model.
I used to watch that.
It was huge, right?
Yeah,
it was so
it was.
amazing, though. But then at the same time, she was kind of killing people's dreams, right?
I find it so interesting how, first of all, how it's really cool that you're a coach now, but I find it interesting how certain agencies have like a male model who teaches women.
Yes.
And then they're really aggressive on the runway, bro. I'm just like, hey, brother, man.
Yeah.
What? So do we have like some of those guys in Kenya? And I'm just curious. I'm not asking for whatever reason.
You're
I
talking
just
about
wanna
the
know.
fruity ones.
Those fruity ones.
That's
are they
crazy.
There? They're actually there.
Yes.
Wow, that's interesting.
I mean, I feel like I should talk more because they know me and they're watching right now.
You know that guy who used to be on Tyra show, Jay?
Yes, I actually loved him. Oh my days, I met him in Copenhagen.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he's amazing.
How is he? Is easy, yeah?
He's lovely, great personality. He's actually nice. On TV, they want all the drama. They want to show you all the extra stuff, but people are actually really nice out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get any bad treatment from him. He was actually so cool, so chilled, so down to earth. Yeah.
That's what's up.
So how did you get into the food space for modeling?
Yes, some simmer. Come on now. It really excites you. I even feel like bringing a pot here and a
You should have. I was expecting like a bag with food.
We don't have a kitchen here.
Yeah.
No, we do.
What do you mean?
We have a very dope canteen.
He said it's far. Like it's all the way
I told her it's
everywhere.
It's not so far. You get.
Oh, so you like.
No, I told her it's downstairs.
It's just downstairs,
somewhere
yeah.
close, like to the studio.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
far.
It'll have been nice to like have a,
No, next time we'll have a grill here with a little pot.
Yeah.
That's a whole party. Come on now.
Yeah.
After hours.
After
After
hours.
hours. Yeah.
So what made you get into the whole cooking thing?
Wow. So it actually began. It hasn't even been a year since I started cooking. It was during the time when I was when I was finding God, or He was finding me rather, and He just brought it to my attention, gave me the knowledge that you love cooking, you really enjoy it, you have a great time at it, and people love to eat your food. So why don't you try it? So I tried with the first video, and I told God, if this works out, just give me a sign. If this blows up, I understand that it's you who's talking to me. And then it did so well, and I was like, whoa, okay, wait. So this next video, if it does well, I promise you I'll start cooking like forever.
Yeah.
It did even better, and I was like, okay, I get Pata. Yes, and I just started cooking. I really enjoy it, by the way.
So what's your creative process like when you're deciding a specific food to cook, a cuisine or whatever? How do you prepare? How do you pick a specific one to?
It's also spiritual, by the way. I know we didn't expect to take this turn, but
Keep going. It's after hours.
yeah, it's also spiritual for me. So before I start shooting content, I pray to God, ask him, so what do you want us to make today? Sometimes I could have planned for something different, and he says, we're going to do omena today. Omena no
I saw the omena recipe.
You actually made omena?
Yeah.
Girl, you're bombarding me
It
every
looked so
second.
good.
Yeah.
It was so good. You need to try it, actually.
Yeah,
You're gonna
how'd
love
you
it.
make your omena? Because even me, I'm a very good omena cook.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, do you
Where
add
you
milk?
from?
Where am I from? I'm from a place called Gem.
Gem.
Since yeah.
Okay, for real?
Yeah.
Wow, I don't even know.
You sound like you know. So how do you prefer to make your omena? What makes yours different and dope?
So you have to fry it in oil to remove the bitterness. First of all, you soak it in hot water.
Exactly.
People just throw it straight into the mafuta. I'm like, hey, you need to soak it. It helps remove the bitterness from it. Soak it in water and lemon. Helps neutralize the bitterness, and then fry it in some oil until golden brown.
Yes.
Fry up some onions and tomatoes,
Yes.
and whatever add-ons that you want to add. What your favorite spices, I like to say.
Yeah.
So whatever you like to taste is what you add into the omena.
Yeah,
and
so-
then I also like to add in a bit of cream.
There you go. I was waiting for that.
Nitamu.
There you go. There you
Please,
go.
I hope you follow those instructions.
No, you know what?
Steffi just she's listening to Chinese right now.
Do you know what omena is?
I don't do it.
Steph is
I'm
really
gonna leave
scared
that
of
to you
omena.
guys.
For real? Yeah, I think you're gonna like it. Nitakuletea kwa ka lunch dish hivi kesho.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Okay.
You're gonna have to make it yourself.
Could you pull up Zenaya Manasseh's picture just on the back, like you can Google her and then just,
Zenaya Menace.
yeah, Zenaya.
Who's this?
You'll see. Yeah, as we ask another question
Yeah.
here. So
I love Zenia.
you do?
Zenaya or Zenia?
Yeah, she's Zenia, right?
I was like, Zenaya, isn't that Zenia?
Yeah. Probably I'm the one who doesn't pronounce her name right.
Zenia?
Zenia.
I think so.
Yeah, Zenia.
She's lovely. She's my friend.
Yeah. She's your friend.
Zendaya.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This girl here.
Zendaya.
Not
Not
Zendaya.
Zendaya.
Xenia.
Oh, bro, I was never gonna get that.
Oh, sorry.
You guys haven't had her here yet?
No.
She's lovely.
Kenyan.
Yes, she is.
That's what's
I
up.
kind of feel like they look
Yeah.
alike.
Is it?
Yeah,
Let
has
me find
anybody ever
out.
told you that you
I've
guys look
heard that
alike?
before, but then I've also heard of this girl, the one who was here the other day in Kenya.
IH,
the internet,
instead of
Ira
YH.
Star.
Ira
I've heard of
Stars.
that before, and like Wongo, you guys. I've also been told that I'm more Nigerian than Kenyan. I'm like, now where did that even come from? You guys are just bandikaing me all names.
Nah, but that's the thing about Kenyans. We like comparing faces.
Right?
You know what I mean? Oh, you look so Rwandese.
yeah, she's so beautiful.
She's pretty. Yeah,
Yeah.
is she like a foodie as well?
No, but do you see some
She
resemblance?
sings so good.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's
Yeah,
what's
she's
up.
got a beautiful voice.
Yeah?
So how do you
Yeah.
how you make these videos on your own? Like you're the one who edits, you're the one who does everything.
Man,
How
yeah.
do you do
Hopefully soon I'm gonna have a whole team because I have a gang of people who are trying to collaborate with me.
Yeah.
I feel like the first year because I'm gonna be hitting 1 year next month. So this year was just you know how it started. I told myself I'm going to do it for the first 6 months. I'm just going to give it my all, start working out for the first 6 months, start cooking for the first 6 months, just get into the word, socialize more with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just do everything for the first 6 months and see how it comes out. and the progress, the progress has been amazing. The turnout was great. I've learned so much about myself. So it was just all about putting myself out there and growing my channel. But I feel like coming into the next year, then I'm going to be doing a lot of collaborations and partnerships because I've been getting a lot of requests.
Oh,
Like,
yeah? For people who want to
like, I'm
partner.
still a baby in the industry. You guys want
Yeah.
to work with me? I'm like, it's so exciting.
Yeah. So let me ask you, if you want to pick a partner, what do you look out for?
A partner.
Yeah,
Like a
obviously in the
partner-
cooking. No, of course you know what I mean. In the cooking space.
I was like, what?
And then I'll ask you if you're in a relationship. So since we're heading towards that
That was a
direction,
deep dive. Let's straight to the partner thing. Where do you go?
because it's like I was telling myself.
Wait, you just want me to I'll just sit on the corner over there and you two can enjoy yourselves,
Oh yeah,
right?
Steph, you're a bit quiet today. Is everything
I know.
okay?
Steph, you good?
Yeah, and see, this is your show.
All right.
I'm just
So-
the audience here.
So when it comes to partnerships, what do you look out for, especially other chefs in the industry?
So I like to learn new stuff every day. I'm a very curious person. I love to learn every day. And it has to be someone who's definitely better than me or someone with the ambition that I have as well.
Yeah,
Someone who's creative, definitely. Someone who I can learn something from.
yeah,
Someone who could also bring out the other, more creativity out of me.
yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course, you guys have to have chemistry.
Yeah. Also, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to sort of like bond and Yeah, some people are just not all that when
What's
we
your
meet them in person.
Yeah, sorry. What's your go-to dish? If you're trying to leave a statement, you're meeting people like it's a social setting. Let's say us guys now we've come to visit you.
Yes.
You're trying to have a good impression.
A good impression. Why are you saying it like that? You're so extra.
What's that one? I'm being extra. What's that meal? What's that? It better not be omena.
Guy, wait, she's the one that brought up omena.
Yo, I love omena. What's that?
It's just a meal.
Yo, I love it.
I'm not judging. It's Steph pointing at you.
Someone was calling omenati anchovies. I'm like, wait.
Anchovies.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, but it has to be lasagna. I love lasagna. And I make the best lasagna, to be honest. Nasi ringi. It's just so good. I've mastered it. I've made it over 100 times now.
Yeah.
More.
What if it's like an African dish?
African dish has to be sheveve.
What's that? Where's that from?
It's the greens.
It's the greens.
You don't know me.
It's a pumpkin leaves, actually.
Oh, pumpkin leaves.
Yes.
I like
it
those.
is.
I like
They're
those.
so good.
The slimy
cream.
ones.
No,
That's terere.
Terere is dope.
Mrere, actually.
Yeah.
The slidey
Mrenga.
ones, yeah?
You should try the pumpkin leaves. You might like them.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Especially how I make them.
Yeah, we're gonna watch.
Yes, please. Let me know. Give me your honest feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd love to review your meals.
Definitely.
Yes, I mean that can be arranged. I'm a giver, and I love feeding people around me.
Oh, you do?
I love to see people eat my food too. Like I'll wait there and see. I'm just kidding.
That's a very good. No, that's a good trait because I'm from the old school. You get. Back in the day, I used to see my parents prepare my mom's kwanzaa when she's having visitors. You get though, there's so much food in the house.
Yeah.
I feel like these days guys are like,
yeah, it's become.
let me just order for you. Who are you coming
hate
with?
People don't take the
Do you
time
know-
to really prepare meals.
That's actually one of my motivations because at some point, especially last year, I was ordering in so much food, wasting so much money for just a basic food.
Yeah.
I didn't even like it. There's nothing as worse as ordering in food and you're so hungry and you're so stoked to eat, and then you taste it and you're just like, wow, that was so boring. I might as well have made something.
Yeah.
So that was one of the motivations, just to help people, inspire people to make food, and good food at that. And also
Exactly.
just to take care of their bodies,
Yeah. So who do you
Yeah.
look up to as a chef in the industry?
Whoa.
I know who
Good
you're going to
question.
say.
Walai.
See that guy for Done? What's his name?
Done. Ombachi.
Ombachi.
For real.
Is that
We're
Ombachi?
actually trying to get you and Ombachi on the same day on the show.
I know. That
Oh,
Yeah,
was
we really
that
just
would've
didn't
been
manage.
so awesome.
Yeah, we tried to get you guys together, but I guess yeah, we will reach out.
Ombachi, hi, ni superstar. Uniite hapo
Yeah.
nipike na wewe.
Yeah.
You think he's a good cook?
He's amazing, yeah.
Okay.
But he's not my what?
The type of cook.
No,
Yeah,
what gay?
You're very butchering Ombachi.
Funny, what other words should I use?
Wait,
He's not your type of man.
I'm done.
Yeah, I feel like Kev is on Cairo's side this time.
Why are you going?
You people want to talk
I don't know
about
what you're talking about, you get.
Okay.
Do you know, when you guys were talking about modeling, I was like, the latest Nini scandal?
Yeah. Oh,
I was
what
thinking
was
about
this?
that. I'm not talking about that.
Oh, there's a scandal in
I was
the
just-
modeling industry.
No,
eh?
there's not.
Okay, if you say
Let's
so.
move, please.
Ooh.
I was
Say
just saying
so.
how I remembered about that whole thing, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow, models, yeah.
Yeah. But who do you look up to? Apart from maybe, let's say, Ombachi, then it seems like there's someone else who you really like who does something.
Whoa, it's a lot of people. My gosh.
You know that guy called Chef Westlando?
Chef
dope,
Westlando is
man.
also really cool.
He's
Yeah.
fresh. I like his storytelling skills as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, though I never really understand what he's saying majority
Oh,
of
yeah?
the time.
You don't
which
know-
is
you don't
kinda
understand
lame.
Shanks?
I know it's lame. Just you don't have to say it like that. I really don't understand Shang.
Girl, it's fine.
No.
And I also just can't say Bogigen.
Bogi Genje? Bogi Genje.
Yeah, you're not alone.
Nangumi.
Yo,
Bwegze.
Bogi Bwegze. Yeah, you with Steph. You guys
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, hi, babe.
Yeah, we'd be there with subtitles
together.
on subtitles
Yeah.
on translations going on. We'd be like,
Yeah.
Kama
So sometimes I have to
tupishe watu rada.
Manze, tuatupishe rada.
These people are not nice. They're trying to
know,
leave us out of the
right?
conversation.
The management
At
is
least
gonna
I
come
get
for us.
that.
I know.
At least I
Put
get
those guys
that.
inside the studio.
Sounds like sounds like
I
another
swear we should just have
relationship.
our own, These guys have their own thing going on.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I promised myself I have to teach by the end of the year. At least Steph has to know like 10 Sheng words.
Yeah, at least.
Oh, that's cute.
Use
Can you
them.
also, as you text her, can you
It's
also
cool.
text me?
It's
Because
cool.
normally I see something new like on social media and I have to text my boy like, what does this mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure he just looks at me. It's like,
Okay.
what? Okay.
So
Or at least we had her
Said
boy.
Anjili.
So
yeah, I was going towards
back to the question.
Abu thrown out that question.
Yeah,
Aki
so-
guy,
yeah, yeah.
Mimi,
So you're in a
Mimi.
relationship, huh?
Are you now?
You know, you look like a hip hop artist.
From the West Coast.
You do. You look like you do.
Isn't it? Yeah.
That's style.
I usually tell him the same.
The
We answered the question that we want to. Everyone wants to know.
But I'm gonna shout. We need to come down in the studio.
Are you dating like a model as well?
Why would I do that to myself?
Must be very interesting.
I've dated a photographer before. He showed me dust.
Why?
Just like
How
a
did
new
you show
man.
you
He also
dust?
showed me dust.
He was taking pictures of you every time.
Oh, that he was, yeah.
Oh, for real?
I mean, not like, yo.
Let's not imagine things.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's not. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So are you dating?
Why? Is that even a question?
Yeah.
See, we were talking
Yeah.
about Simmer. So Simmer cooks. She
No, it's
loves
just important for the
cooking.
audience out there.
Yeah.
What?
You know.
Yeah.
She's in a very
Needs
strong
to
relationship
chill.
with God. So
I am
can
that-
we just allow it?
Oh my God, you're so lovely.
Kwani just because you're safety now, it means you can't date?
Save Dini Nini, first of all.
You now. You've a card.
Yes, I have a card.
You're a public figure. Your life
That's
is of our
crazy.
interest. Everything
Yes.
that you do, even behind closed doors, we
You
want to
see,
know.
Yes.
You know, I've never posted a man on my timeline.
That's what we're
never.
asking.
And you will never see me posting a
But
man.
maybe you've posted a woman, isn't it?
a woman.
Have you?
What?
I mean, these days, you gotta ask the specifics. You never know who you're
That's
dealing
so
with.
true. Well, you guys need to hear my story.
Yeah,
But probably maybe on another session because that's gonna take forever.
exactly.
That
Which
led
is
me
such a
to
vibe.
God though, and that's where I took a turn.
Laura, you know, I've
But
been
no,
seeing you
I'm
on
not
socials
in
for the
a-
longest time. I didn't know you got such an awesome sense of humor.
Oh my days!
You
Thank
say
you.
yeah, you're interesting storyteller. You're
Thank
dope.
you.
So, Steph, I know you've got a question for her.
Yeah. So we're gonna go down memory lane. This is like back in the teens, early
Yeah.
20s. What was that one song for you that you would play continuously that would just like get you through the day? That would just boost up your mood?
Wow, Akigai. I was
my
such an
God.
antisocial kid.
Wow.
From
Do I
any
even
genre,
remember?
it doesn't matter.
I
Yeah.
need you, boo. Hey, I
That's Chris
gotta
Brown.
see
Yes,
you,
Chris
boo.
What's that one? What's that called?
The hurts all over the world tonight. I used to love that song. But you guys need to give me a job here. You know, everyone tells me to work in a radio station. Actually, you need to be on radio.
Kev is
I feel like I should just remain here.
Hati, what's the name of that song again?
it's Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
I need
I
you,
think it's
boo.
Hearts All Over
I think
the
it's
World.
Boo, no?
No?
I have no idea if I'm...
No,
Yeah.
Boo is Usher.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Probably
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hearts All
find
Over
it
the
because I have a
World.
bunch of them, and I think
You have a lot
need
of
you.
Chris Brown music.
Yeah.
I really don't listen to secular music anymore, you know
Also, you
that?
listen to gospel music
I
as well.
do.
You're changed, huh?
I know.
Elevation worship.
That's crazy. Yes. Where did you hear that?
No, I love Elevation Worship.
I love
Yeah.
They're
elevation
everywhere.
worship. Yes, I
Yeah.
do. I do.
Them,
So,
Maverick City.
Thanks for coming through, Anjili Laura, aka Sim Sima.
Thanks for having me.
You're such a vibe.
Listen, let me close it up. Enjoy
What?
when you try.
Oh,
They asked me to
yeah,
say
that's
that.
Damn, how could we
They
forget?
asked me to
That's
say,
what's up.
Usame, enjoy when you try. I'm like, you guys are so cute.
Oh well.
Yeah, that was a
Thanks for coming through.
Thanks for having
So
me.
I'm gonna
It's been
try
so
and hook you up
lovely.
with that tune, but before that, I'll play. Why don't I just play for you Angel Numbers and then I'll get that one you sing.
Oh.
So guys, the conversations are still ongoing. This hour we're gonna be chilling with somebody, awesome doctor. She's young vibes as well,
Hey.
and we're talking all things sexual and reproductive health. We're going deep with this thing today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You played the best music.
We are Spice FM. 94.4 Spice FM. Nairobi.